What up, guys? It's 360 Shop, Vlog, and Roll. Ooh, just wanted to make sure my camera's working appropriately, and I wanted to have you guys join me today because today I'm working on getting ready for a baby shower. I'm so excited. One of my really good friends is expecting her first child in a couple months, and so a few of us have gathered together to celebrate her. And it's at my house, and as you can see in my house, it's a little bit of a mess. There's quite a few things in the background that are still needing some tidying. But one of the things I'm doing today to get ready for the shower is I'm going to show you guys how I get ready and put some flowers together for just a nice little welcoming floral arrangement. Today I have two small, I like to use things in odd numbers when I'm decorating with flowers because for some reason that actually gives balance rather than an even number. And the way I like to do that is I have a tall piece for my centerpiece, and these are the two, if you scroll your camera around you can probably see them a little better. These are the two delightful little turquoise lanterns that I'm making, basically putting little glass vases in them and making these my side pieces. So I've got beautiful flowers I'm working with today, some white hydrangeas, if you turn to your left of the screen, and some gorgeous like poppy style greenery that's going to go in them nicely, and then obviously I like a little bit of a pop of color, and I'm using some pink tulips. Can't go wrong with those things. So I actually have already opened up one of my bags of hydrangea bunches, and they usually come in packs of 2 to 3. You want to cut them at an angle. I learned this from the florist I worked for when I first moved to Chattanooga. You cut them at an angle. It actually helps them get a little bit more of the water and stay a little bit fresher and longer. And I've cut these on an angle, so these are the height I want them right now. But what I'm doing right this second is I'm peeling off some of the top layers of the greenery that actually bunch up, and it makes it harder for them to lay flat and lay the way I want them in the vase. Now, a really good florist will tell you, somebody who's got good experiences, the best way to get flowers to say you want is actually tape down, use regular tape that you'd use to pack a gift. Tape it down and do basically a grid of 2 and 4. I don't have that, and I don't really need that today because I've worked with this vase several times. And I know what works best in it, but that grid will actually help you place the flowers and help them stay. It's one of the tricks of the trade. It's an awesome trick, and it works great. And the good thing about tape is it's invisible, so no one can see it. So I'm adjusting each time I set my flowers down. I like to adjust a little bit. I personally think that white hydrangeas, they go with any occasion, and today is no exception. So I have these here. I kind of am looking to keep the height the way I want it. So as you can see, I'm about to, if you scroll your camera over, you'll see me cutting up a little bit of the second bunch of flowers. And I am excited about today. What I like to do is place them first before I put water in. I know some people would tell you otherwise, but for me, it just makes it easier because I'm not having to deal with the water sloshing around. So, got my second bunch. I'm actually going to place them in here, and the way I like to have these look, I like them to look full and tall, and that height is perfect actually. My good friend is actually picking up just one more bunch just because I want to make sure that this particular vase is nice and full. Awesome. Yes, it could use probably about 2 more bunches of hydrangeas. When that's the centerpiece, that's what you want to have, just a really big full, vibrant color. And I'm going to take this other small segment I've got of these green flowers, and I'm going to place them nicely and delicately in between some of this, just so it kind of adds to the height of what my arrangement is. And this is where a grid would be kind of helpful. You could actually kind of cheat and use it as sort of basically just sort of keeping things in place a lot easier. Aren't these so cute? Awesome. All right, throwing these in here. I don't need a ton. I just want a little bit of color, and actually I'm going to lift my camera up so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. See the gap right here? I'm going to actually add 1 or 2 more hydrangeas in here. I don't want to do tulips because they're too short, and the greenery and the white was going to be quite lovely. So, setting this back down. I don't think I have a ton more storage left. I've got a few more seconds left on my camera today because I've been using it a lot, and I have a lot more things to download. But while I've got you, I'm going to actually just throw in these tulips on the side to show you how easy that is to do. And again, I always add my water at the end. I like to be able to work with the vase without having to deal with the water moving around and getting me all wet. These tulips are just perfect. And today I actually got these at the Whole Foods. I think that Publix and a lot of other grocery chains tend to carry quite a good selection. Adorable. And I love when tulips have quite a bit of greenery. that makes them tulips to me. And if you have a vase where you can see through, kind of nice to see that greenery, I absolutely love it. I might peel off 1 or 2 of these guys just so that you can see the beauty of the stems and make sure that they lay nicely. But I love this look. And what I'm going to try and do with these ones is I want them to fold a little bit over so they feel just droopy and gorgeous. Yeah, it's a little too tall, so I'm that in there. And the trick with flower arrangements is you don't want to be too perfect. It has to kind of feel natural. I tend not to look too closely at where I'm snipping and stuff because it tends to make me think too much about it, and I end up getting pretty frustrated because it's not what I want. Just go with the flow. Have fun with it, and that's what makes it work. Perfect. Isn't that gorgeous? Very simple to do. Only just a few flowers. You don't need a ton. And I always like simplicity. Stick with 2 to 3 colors and 1 green, and usually you'll be golden. Have fun decorating, and see you guys next time.